Good morning, everyone. It was another busy night in high school boys basketball with regional and sectional semifinals taking place all across the area. It's been quite a week for Tim Lavin's Centennial Chargers. Following wins over Urbana and Rantoul, Centennial already knows it will play in Friday night's regional championship game. But the question remains, who will the Chargers face? That was decided Wednesday night between the Central Maroons and Mahomet Seymour Bulldogs.
Go Central!
Central fans fired up for this one, and they would see senior Clayton Jones with the nice jumper. The Maroons out to a big lead. Mahomet Seymour trying to respond. Nice steal by Clay Kibler, who finds Brad Herman for the bucket. Coach Chad Benedict trying to fire up his Bulldogs. And Benedict, well, he would see Brad Izot find Reed Farchman for the basket down low, but it would be too much Central in this game. Nice passing leads to the bucket for Xavier Martin, and then it would be the senior Chris Freeman for two. Central wins it 63-45, setting up a Central Centennial showdown in the regional championship game on Friday night.
That's what everybody wants, doesn't it? Everybody wants that Central Centennial game, so get everybody from Champaign to come to Rantoul and fill this place up. That's great. You know, you always want those regional championships. You try to play for them, and you got to get to that first game out of the way. Mahomet's a tough team. They play hard, and I thought we put a lot of defensive pressure on and did a good job.
And turning our attention to sectional, St. Joseph Ogden squaring off Wednesday night against Robinson High School for the right to take on Teutopolis in sectional finals. It was essentially a home game for Blake Hovland and the Spartans against the Maroons. Early on, Nate Michael with the cross-court pass to Chase Patton, who buries the three ball. The Spartans crowd pumped up, hoping their team advances to sectional finals, but Robinson, they would have other ideas off of the Corey Blount miss. Derek Nicholas with the putback, and then it would be the junior Aaron Seiler with the nice up and under move, spinning it in for the layup. SJO trying to respond. Corbin Hesterberg finds Hovland down low for the basket, but University of Illinois sophomore and Robinson High School alum Myers Leonard would see his Maroons pull away in this one. It would be Derek Nicholas again with the bucket and a foul. Robinson wins it going away 57-32. They'll play for a sectional championship against Teutopolis on Friday night. And in Class 1A, Fisher taking on Cisna Park in the Schlarman sectional semifinals. Third quarter, Dylan Chapman hits the three-pointer for the Bunnies. And then it would be Hans Carmian with the nice deep two to put Fisher up by 8. Cisna Park trying to respond in this one. Nice kick-out pass here, and Rick Trask hits the three-pointer. And then for Cisna Park, it would be Cole Hasselbring with the layup to cut their deficit to 3, but the Bunnies would prove to be too much in this one. Hans Carmian with another bucket for Fisher. They win it 49-36 and will take on Arthur in the title game on Friday night. And turning our attention to Illinois basketball, the Illini back on the court later tonight in their final home game of the season against Michigan. Illinois will look to make it 2 in a row and avenge their 70-61 loss to the Wolverines from 2.5 weeks ago. The Illini believe they know what it takes to pull off the upset of the Wolverines.
Take care of the ball. I think I had my career high turnovers that game. I didn't play that well. And defensively, we got to stop them in transition. They're a team that can obviously score the ball in the half court, but we'd rather make them set up plays and get easy points in transition. I think they had like 14 points in transition last game, so that led to a lot of our turnovers, including myself.
We just know it's counting down, and we can still try to make a run at it, and because we're still the same team that beat Ohio State, beat Michigan State early in the season. Played really well against Gonzaga. So I think if we just try to keep our heads on straight and play like we did against Iowa, we can make a run.
Well, Brandon Paul and Myers Leonard will take the court tonight, hoping for the big upset. It will also be senior night for the Illini, with 2 players playing their final collegiate games of their career at Assembly Hall. It's the final home game of the season for the Illini, and although he hasn't seen much court time, John Sellis's dreams came true.
Tremendous, obviously, it's a great opportunity, kind of reach my goal, play at the highest level of college basketball.
In addition to Sellis, fifth-year transfer Sam Maniscalco will play his final game at Assembly Hall. Although his season has been marred by injury, Maniscalco has enjoyed being part of the Illini.
I didn't have, really one
distinct goal in mind and say like, oh, it's going to be, you know, a fail if we don't do this, or it's going to be a success if we do this. It was more so just, you know, first of all, getting back to playing basketball after sitting out all last season with my ankle. I was excited about that, but then, you know, just you know, bonding with my teammates and coming in here and bringing my positive attitude and trying to bring anything I could to help this team be successful.
And his teammates appreciate what the senior has brought to the table.
Kind of took me under his wing, and you know, we both like chili, so you know, go out, grab something to eat, and, you know, just kind of talk, you know, just about real life stuff, not a lot about basketball, but you know, just kind of him, you know, mentoring me in a way.
I thought he was brought a lot of leadership. You know, obviously it's been tough for him the last couple of years. You know, even leading into this, you know, he's playing strong for us early on. You know, nagging injuries. You know, I had a couple injuries my freshman and sophomore year with my ankle, and it's nothing close to what he's been through.
Even with all Maniscalco has gone through, he hopes to help the Illini finish their season strong.
Bring a positive attitude. I'm going to be a great teammate. You know, I'm going to try to bring energy and bring anything I can to help this team be successful.
The Illini can attempt to turn the tide around on senior night against Michigan. And while the men's team gets set for Michigan, Illinois women's basketball is also preparing for the Wolverines. The Illini left for Indianapolis on Wednesday for the Big Ten tournament, where they will square off with Michigan at 10:30 later this morning. After a slow start to the season, the Illini have won 5 of their last 9 games and are hoping their late season success will translate to this weekend.
I think we're all clicking. Our chemistry is better, and obviously chemistry is important in winning games.
No one wants to lose, so I think it gets to a point where it's like, okay, we know better, we know what we have to do. Coach never lets up on us, she keeps pushing us. And honestly, practice got harder, so, you know, we got better.
At one point, we were relying too much on Charisma Penn, and I just made a comment in practice early on, like, I don't need just one MVP. I need an MVP with many valuable people, and everybody needs to do their part.
So it will be a busy day in basketball between the Illini and the Wolverines. And of course, we'll have full highlights and coverage of both games tonight on ABC News Channel 15. That's it for sports. Have a great day, everybody.